Dialects in the southeast of England are often perceived as one homogeneous mass, without much regional variation. However, studies have shown that at least on the phonetic level, distinct varieties exist. Nevertheless, very few studies have investigated language use in the southeast and even fewer in the county of Sussex. Sussex is situated in the southeast of England, stretching along the south coast from Chichester in the west to Rye in the east and reaching north to Crawley. In 1974, the county was divided into the two administrative parts, east and west. This paper and presentation will focus on the dialectology change of the region. It is often claimed that there is no distinct Sussex dialect. In this work, a recent description of features and variation as found in the county of Sussex is presented. The data for this study was collected with the English Dialect app, a free iOS and Android app which includes a dialect quiz and dialect recordings. It was launched in January of 2016 and more than 50,000 users took part. In this quiz, participants must indicate variants of 26 words that they use. Based on the data, the app then guesses their local dialect region. The quiz was made up of 19 phonetic and phonolexical variables, 3 lexical variables, 4 morphological variables, and 1 syntactic variable. More than 3,500 users also provided audio recordings. The results provide a clear picture of the dialect landscape of Sussex, a county which is linguistically understudied. Comparing the dialect data with one of the very few accounts of the Sussex dialect, there are some interesting findings in terms of stability and change. As part of the southeast of England, the linguistic situation is often described as homogeneous with very little variation. And indeed, the results for Sussex confirm that the observation that speakers in the southeast of England are mainly using standard English features. Very little variation is found for lexical and grammatical items tested in the dialect app. One of the most striking changes between earlier data and the present-day data is the dramatic decline of rhoticity and H dropping in the entire county. While both features were still very frequent in earlier data, both are basically absent in these new data. Even the oldest speakers in the new data hardly use these forms, which leads to the assumption that instead of gradual changes over the course of the 20th century, these might have been quite abrupt changes. While numerous small phonological shifts have been documented, the main two dramatic shifts are rhoticity and H dropping. Rhoticity refers to the use of R in words such as car and card. This new data shows that non-rhoticity is very much the norm now in Sussex, with around 7% reporting rhoticity in the word arm, although there is no apparent change across the age groups. A second feature for which there is virtually no variation in the new data is the deletion of word initial H in words like house, hand, and height. While in the middle of the 20th century, H dropping was still a common feature of Sussex English, in the new data, over 90% of each age group indicate that they use H in word initial position. Therefore, the results confirm the observation that speakers in the southeast of England are mainly using standard English features.